Hello, welcome to Animal Craig Do Stuff, where today we're doing Disney's Animal Kingdom. So this is the Disney park that we were most excited for.
Yes, indeed.
Absolutely, cannot wait, and I love it already. So obviously they've got Pandora across the other side. We've got Genie Plus again today, so we've got lightning lanes already for Navi River and Flight of Passage, which is good actually because because in the other parks, like the main attractions were selling out of lightning lanes before we could even book them, weren't they?
Yeah.
Rise of the Resistance just goes because all the hotel guests get it before.
Yeah, before it's available for non-hotel guests, it's just completely gone.
Yeah, so I'm really happy that we managed to get Flight of Passage and Navi River because I'm really excited for that as well.
It'll be amazing.
And we are currently walking over to Expedition Everest so we can road drop that. We have got 2 days here, so I think today we're going to try and focus mostly on the rides, but we will do some animals as well, and then tomorrow we'll probably focus more on the animals and the rides. But I suppose we'll just see how it goes really as well, won't we?
Just see how it goes.
I definitely want to do Kilamanjaro in the safaris in the morning if we can, because they do say that the animals are more active. So hopefully maybe if Everest isn't too bad we can do that. I don't actually know where we're going. We're just winging it really.
Right
is
on the
it?
map, yeah.
And it looks huge when we're driving up to it, and I can't see it now. It's mad, isn't it? We'll go find it. Right, we found it. We found it. Here it is. Look, spin it up.
Sit behind the tree though.
Way. Yeah, just about.
It was better when it was,
you may have to pause the video or slow it down, but it is there. You see? It's absolutely huge. It looks so impressive, and I'm very excited. So we've just come off Expedition Everest. We just walked on that actually.
We walked straight on it. It was really good.
Did you have fun?
I really did actually. I loved that one. It was beautiful.
Beautiful?
Yeah, no, like...
Oh, I see what you mean, the theming. Yeah.
And going around the forest and going up the mountain and all the waterfalls, yeah.
It's a very beautiful ride.
And it was a good ride as well. Like, it was quite fast, wasn't it? Quite fast.
Yeah, it was faster than I expected actually, to be honest.
There's a few bits in there that I didn't expect, which was nice.
Did you know anything about it before you went on it?
I only knew that it was themed around Everest. That's all.
Oh, okay.
I didn't know what the ride did.
No.
I assumed it was like a runaway mine train sort of thing, which it kind of was. But yeah, it was really good. I really enjoyed that. I loved the Yeti as well.
Runaway mine train with an aggressive Yeti. Yeah, no, I love that. I mean, the switch track needs to be faster. I'm surprised by now they haven't managed to fix that, because it stays up at that track for ages, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Waiting to drop back down.
And the whole area around it as well was really nice. I like the theming around it. It reminded me of like one of the pavilions at Epcot.
It's a so far. I mean, we've only explored a very small area of it, but so far it's an extremely well fitted park, isn't it?
Yeah,
and this is before we've even done Pandora, which looks incredible. Can't can't wait to get over there. But now, because it's still the morning, we're going to go do Kilamanjaro Safaris, because we've heard that the animals are more active in the morning because it's a bit cooler for them. So we're wandering over there so we can get some a good ride on that and get some good views of the animals.
So we just got off the Kilamanjaro Safari ride around the reserve that we've got here for the animals. That was good, wasn't it? Really good.
Yeah, that was really good.
And it's quite big actually as well, the one that they got here, which I expected anyway, because on the map it takes up a lot of the map. But yeah, that was really good. There's some really good animals on that reserve. Some that you don't often see on that sort of safari drive-through thing, like crocodiles and hippos. They had okapi as well, which we absolutely love. We love okapi.
Yeah, I love okapi. This is a huge reserve.
Huge reserve.
Reserve.
Yeah.
Sadly, all the animals were on the left, so people were in the way.
Yeah, they were. We was on the right, and yeah, most of the animals were on the left. So yeah, we didn't really get a lot of footage from there.
We might have been on it again and inserted some other footage.
Yeah, So yeah, we'll definitely have to get on that again, because I really did enjoy that.
I mean, I think we'll do it again tomorrow, won't we?
Yeah, definitely. If we don't do it again today.
Possibly tonight. How do we need to go up here?
Up here, okay.
I'm trying to shove you, so I can't.
We're on our way to Pandora because our slot is now available for the Navi River boat ride. So
I'll say it's this way. It's telling me that we're currently in the river, which is not. Yes, so we're going to have a look around Pandora and go on the Navi River journey, which I am so excited.
Yeah, the whole area looks really good.
So we've popped over to Pandora. You can see the floating mountains behind us, and we've just been on the Navi River journey. Adam, what are your thoughts?
Wow, wowzers! That was amazing.
It's hard to even know what to say.
I know, that was just incredible.
Just
like, the amount of detail in there was just mad.
I've never seen anything like this stuff.
No, it was stunning.
Like everywhere. The whole thing is completely themed. There's so much going on.
So much going on.
And that animatronic, is it the Shaman?
At the end, yeah, it looks like it were real. like you could easily have thought that was just a person, like with face paint on. That were mad. Like the way she moved,
the
like,
amount of movement,
so fluid.
Yeah, the fluidity, like how smooth she moves, and how she does loads of different stuff as well, and she's like fully like speaks in sync.
Yeah.
I definitely prefer those sort of newer style ones where they lip sync rather than the projected.
Yeah,
animatronic, the projected face, because you don't get that sort of glowing face effect.
No.
That was she's incredible. Like and she was interacting with the things around her. Just how on earth I mean the time, effort, and knowledge and money that must go into making something like that. I just can't even begin to imagine. I've never experienced anything like that before. We definitely have to Lightning Lane that again later. I think there's going to be some available because it's on. I mean, it's on 55 minutes now. But we've got a Lightning Lane for Lion King next, and then this is currently on Lightning Lane to like 12:40. So I think after we've done Lion King, I think we may have to get another Lightning Lane for this. But we definitely have to go on it again. That was absolutely incredible, and this whole area.
Yeah, like it's mad. Like how have they even made that?
Well, we know how they made it because we watched the Imagineering story. But it's just, it's huge. I mean, I honestly, I've seen pictures of it and it looks amazing.
Yeah, it's beautiful.
Actually being here, like, it's just, words can't describe how impressive it looks in real life. It's absolutely huge.
I mean, like, Star Wars area was good in studios, but this is incredible.
Hakuna Matata! Ain't no passing craze! Hey, Hobo, what are you doing over there? My little legs can't make it down off this float! Oh, gee, that's too bad. Guess I gotta do a solo! Hakuna Matata! Ah! What's going on here?
So just been to see Festival of the Lion King, and we both have Lion King t-shirts on. That was really good, wasn't it?
That was really good. Yeah,
it was so fun, so colourful, and the costumes were amazing, and the dancers and the singers, it was all really good. It's a really entertaining show. I think Lion King is probably my favourite Disney film anyway, so I knew I'd enjoy that anyway.
But it's not just like with the huge animatronics and stuff as well, like it's not just. And I don't even know, because I know they stripped it back for COVID, which is why it's now a celebration of the Festival of the Lion King. And so I don't know if that's still the stripped back version, but I mean, if it is, then the like full version must have been unreal, like
crazy.
Incredible. It was a person in front of us on stilts, wasn't it?
Yeah,
absolutely living their best life. Absolutely loves it.
There's a few people on stilts, about 4 I think. And there's like a fire breather, or is it just a fire juggler?
Yeah, he did the like a like a baton thing.
Yeah, that's it. With fire, that was good. But yeah, so they played all the Lion King songs, which are all great songs anyway.
They sing them live as well.
Yeah, they sing them live, and they.
Talking Timon.
Yeah.
I can't remember, there's a proper word for it, but it's like an animatronic costume sort of thing.
Yeah, so it's a person in costume, but it's actually got Timon's voice. And then they had an
actually moves.
Yeah. And they had an animatronic Pumbaa and Simba.
Really good.
Brilliant show. Really
good.
Love that.
So we've just sat down for some food. I don't know why our Coke has got a stir in it. I know what that's all
but look
about.
at the size of that. That is.
I mean, that is a large, but still.
Large, but I mean, compared to our sizes, that's like what you get at the cinema.
That is enormous. That is such huge.
So we've gone for mac and cheese, which looks like it comes with, well, it does come with onion rings on top, because I can see that, and some barbecue sauce.
So yeah, we're going to tuck into this, and then we're going to go do some more stuff.
Yeah. So it's time to look for the golden statues.
There's not a lot of looking to do, is
there? No, there's not.
They're all here.
Well, this one only does have 4 statues. They're all animal related because we're in Animal Kingdom. So here's the first one we've come to. It's Dory and Nemo. It's a cute one, isn't it?
I think. Oh yeah. No, sorry. Were you talking to me?
Yeah.
I thought it was a rhetorical question.
No.
No, they're all good here. They're all really that. Well, they're animal themed ones, so obviously we're biased. We like them more than the others. But yeah, I love all of them here.
So let's go find the others. Well, we only have to walk over here.
Yeah, you might as well just walk with it.
And here we have one of the best Disney films ever, The Lion King.
Yeah.
So there's Timon and Pumbaa. Just make sure you can see that. Yeah, Timon and Pumbaa there. And then there's young Simba. Young Simba. Okay, so now we're on to the 4th and final gold statue here at Animal Kingdom.
Is that it?
Yeah, there's only 4 here.
Because there are 2, aren't there?
Yeah, Simba and Timon and Pumbaa are 2 separate ones next to each other. Yeah, so it's Bambi and Thumper, and Bambi's got a little butterfly on his tail. And also there's a nice view of the Tree of Life behind it. And that Tree of Life is amazing.
Stunning,
yeah.
isn't it?
I mean, I've seen
Stunning.
pictures of it before we came here, but I don't think pictures do it justice. It is absolutely huge. I didn't realise how huge it was just from seeing pictures of it. And there's animals all over it, all around it. We've just been to the It's Good to Be a Bug show, and that's
Tough to Be a Bug.
Tough to Be a Bug.
Yeah.
Sorry, Tough to Be a Bug.
You clearly weren't listening to the message, Adam.
And that's actually inside the tree, and even on the inside of the tree, there's animals carved.
Yeah, as you're walking through like the roots.
Yeah, it's amazing.
It was a good show as well, wasn't it?
It was a good show, yeah. So they used quite a lot in that, didn't they? It was 4D, so they used back pokers, which I don't think we've experienced so far, have we? Back pokers. They used smell, which we did experience on one show the other day. So they used show.
Didn't actually smell that bad though in either of them. Didn't actually smell that bad. But it was a really fun show.
Yeah, it was a really fun show.
They had a couple of animatronics as well.
Oh, and we did the dinosaur ride as well, didn't we?
We did, yeah. We did, yeah.
We did dinosaur ride. That was really good. I enjoyed that.
Really
a lot
fun,
of it was in the dark.
I think they go a little bit OTT on the amount of movement that the car does.
Yeah, it does do a lot of movement.
Throws you around, but it's a really comfy seat, isn't it?
Yeah, it's quite comfy seat.
So it's not too it's not uncomfortable to be thrown around like that. But I do think they need to if they just tone it down a little bit. But the ride's really good. The ride's really, really good.
A really good ride.
And for a dinosaur ride as well, had no focus whatsoever on the T-Rex.
No, there's not. That's normally like the finale, isn't it, on most rides.
Which I love. I love T-Rex. I absolutely love the T-Rex. But I do think, you know, we need to sort of concentrate on other dinosaurs.
Yeah, and there was a good variety of dinosaurs in dinosaurs, wasn't there?
And they mainly focus on the what's the one that begins with a C?
Yeah, is it called Carnosaurus?
Something like that.
But they're looking for is it the iguanodon they're looking for? Yeah, looking for the iguanodon.
But there's far less focus on the T-Rex, which is nice. It's nice to celebrate other dinosaurs. You keep cutting my head off here, look.
Sorry,
there we go.
My arm aches. So as you can see, we're back in Pandora now. We just did the Avatar Flight of Passage, and bloody heck, that were brilliant, wasn't it?
Bloody heck.
That were brilliant, absolutely brilliant.
My water effects weren't working.
No, he came off and he was like, oh, it's a shame that there was no water effects. And I was like, did you not get them? I definitely got the water effects.
I was surprised that there wasn't any, because they do love a water effect in Orlando.
Yeah,
they absolutely love it.
I definitely got the water effects and they were good.
I was sat there thinking, there's loads of times they could have used the water effects here, and I'm dry as a bone. But there you go, obviously mine wasn't working.
Yeah.
That was by far the best simulator style ride that we've been on.
I definitely agree. One of the best simulator style rides.
That was fantastic.
Yeah,
really good. Really, I mean, I just love this area. It's just the whole queue. I mean, we did Lightning Lane, so we didn't do the whole queue, which is a shame, because I know there's some really good bits in there. But even just the bit that sort of we walk up through the sort of mountainy, tree rooted sort of area.
Yeah, that was beautiful. Absolutely. Yeah, with nice views of the Pandora area as you're walking up.
Absolutely phenomenal. It's absolutely incredible. I just cannot get over how good it looks.
I like the motion of the ride as well, is really good. Yeah, definitely.
It was a really good ride. I do think the screen needs to come a little bit further round. Yeah,
because we was at the end of the row, so we could see the edge of the screen.
Have to, like, if you don't keep your head facing like 100% forward, then you start to see the edge of the screen. Which is a bit of a shame, because it then sort of ruins the effect, doesn't it? It sort of takes the immersion away from it. Compared to like when you're in Forbidden Journey, you do not see the edge of that screen at any point. You are just fully inside that screen. But yeah, it was absolutely brilliant. Absolutely amazing. Although I know a lot of people sort of rate this one as the best one, but I did prefer Na'vi River Journey, if I'm honest.
think I can't really compare the two, if I'm honest. I don't know. I don't. Yeah.
I just prefer a physical. I just prefer the physical rides.
Yeah, I know what you mean.
Screens.
Yeah. Yeah, I know what you mean.
But it was incredible.
It was incredible.
Absolutely unbelievable.
Yeah, yeah.
I absolutely love it. And I mean, if we get a chance to go on it again, I'll definitely go on it. Well, both of them, we'll definitely go on both of them again.
Yeah.
We can possibly pay to Lightning Lane flight of passage tomorrow. And with now the River Journey, you only get one. You can only Lightning Lane it once. So I mean, if the queue comes down later, we'll go on it again. If not, we'll Lightning Lane it tomorrow. But I absolutely in love with this area.
Yeah. I think it's one of the best like theme park areas I've ever seen, to be fair.
Probably the best.
The best,
and I don't say stuff like that often. Normally I probably sit on the fence, but I've got to say this is probably the best yet.
It is.
And I feel bad because I know I'm a complete Potterhead, but honestly this is just phenomenal.
I mean, the Harry Potter area is really good, but this is just something else.
But I suppose they've got more to play with here, haven't they? They've got more. There's more within the film that they can use to create this area and make it look like it does.
Yeah.
And to be fair, I absolutely love Avatar. I've loved Avatar. It's just been so long since the film came out.
Yeah, well the second one comes out in December. So I wonder if they'll add anything to Pandora then, do you think, maybe?
I don't know. But I wouldn't be surprised if they put a little bit of something in, even if it's just a new performance or something to go in with the new film. But yeah, we've been waiting for ages for this new film, haven't we?
Yeah.
So I really hope it's good, because the first Avatar was incredible, and what a homage to the film this is. What an incredible homage.
It's beautiful.
But right, it's about 33,000 degrees, so we're going to go cool off on the rapids. We've got a lightning lane for that. And if they're anything like the Popeye ones, Universal, we are going to be soaked.
Yeah. Dole Whip time. So this one is a Lion King themed one. It's called Simba's Sunset. So it is pineapple Dole Whip with strawberry.
And it's melting very fast. They also do a Scar one, which I think we might get tomorrow, which is pineapple Dole Whip with sour apple.
Sour apple, yeah, that sounds really good.
So hopefully that'll be later on in the video. And
you can also get alcoholic versions which come with rum. So the alcoholic one of this one is called King's Sunset. Is it? What's King's something anyway, which is exactly the same. It just has rum with it.
Yeah. That is really nice. It's melting so quick.
It tastes absolutely delicious.
And trust us when we say we've literally only just picked this up.
Yeah, we have.
We've literally handed it over. We've got the spoons and walked around the corner, and it's already almost a puddle. It's so hot here.
It's beautiful as well.
Beautiful. It's good. I do love a bit of Dole Whip.
Yeah. Completely forgot to mention that before getting Dole Whip, we came straight from the river rapids here. And we got so soaked.
Yeah, the water rides here are very, very
hot. They are. I think we kind of needed it though, because it is scorching here.
This is probably, although this is better than the last couple of days, like the Disney parks, this is the coolest it's been.
There is quite more shade here compared to the other ones we visited. But on the rapids, like one side of our boat got absolutely drenched, and the other side got just a little bit wet. Yeah. We unfortunately was on the soaked side.
Although I don't think it was as bad as Popeye.
No, definitely not as bad as Popeye. Not as long as Popeye either.
No, in fact it wasn't a very long rapids.
Yeah, for rapids it wasn't very long. Really, it wasn't. You go down like one waterfall, and that's the only major water bit really, isn't it?
And there's some nice like theming on there.
Yeah, nice theming.
This shot I can't see.
Yeah, you are.
There's some really nice theming on there, but it didn't go on for very long. Whereas Popeye went on for ages, and you just got soaked again and again and again, didn't you?
Yeah.
So it was nice rapids, but it's not long enough.
Yeah, it was nice. It just wasn't very long. It's the next morning now, and we're back for a second day. So today is going to be, we're still going to do the rides, but it is going to be a little bit more relaxed and a bit more animal focused, because yesterday we didn't, other than the safari, we didn't really do the animals. So going to look around the animal trails today.
And we're going to try and do Pandora at night as well.
Yes, going to try and do that at night.
Pandora at night.
Yeah.
Because we saw a little glimpse of it starting to get dusky yesterday, and it already looked good.
Yeah.
So we really want to hang around.
We do,
the annoying
definitely.
thing is the park closes at 8, and it's not dark at that point, but the shops close at 9, so you just sort of have to sit and hang around and wait for it to get dark, don't you? But by 9 o'clock it was dark last night, so
yeah,
very excited. Right, should we go do some safari?
Yes, let's go.
Oh, you left me hanging.
Oh.
Oh, sorry. Hello.
Dole Whip time.
Tamu Refreshments, and we have got another Dole Whip, which is Scar's Lair. So it's very similar to the one we had yesterday, which was Simba's Sunset.
Simba Sunset, that was it. Yeah.
So that was Dole Whip with strawberry syrup, and this is Dole Whip with sour apple syrup. And as you can see, it's not even peak heat, and it's melting already.
Melting already, and literally we only got it seconds ago.
Yeah. So let's tuck in before it's a puddle.
I mean, the Dole Whip is nice as always. Try a bit of that.
Oh, that sour apple's
apple,
good.
Is it?
Yeah, I really like that.
Oh yeah. Do you know what? I think I prefer the sour apple one to the
'cause
strawberry.
You can taste it more.
Yeah.
The strawberry, when it was mixed with the Dole Whip, you couldn't taste it as much, could you?
No,
But
you couldn't.
this one really comes through really well.
Yeah, I really like this one.
Oh, I do love a special Dole Whip.
So just before we went for Dole Whip, we did the Gorilla Falls walk, which is one of the 2 animal walks they've got here. So the Gorilla Falls walk, it takes you round a number of African animal reserves, and I gotta say, the enclosure for the gorillas are massive, aren't they?
It was really nice.
Yeah, really nice, very nice and natural looking, like quite foresty looking. Lots of grass and foliage and trees, and yeah, really nice. They had 2 groups of gorillas. They've got a bachelor group with 4 males, and then they've got a family group. I'm not quite sure how many are in there. But yeah, it was a really nice walk. And they've got a number of other animals there, like meerkats and a zebra.
Okapi.
Okapi, yeah, they had okapi. We love an okapi. And then they had a free-flying bird aviary as well, which was nice. They had some different species of duck in there, and African weaver, which are like a little small yellow bird that get the name because they weave their own nests. Yeah, but yeah, impressive.
It's beautiful, yeah. Trees everywhere, and
Yeah.
really big open enclosure.
And it's also very, there's a lot of undercover space as well, lots of shade, so you can stand and view the animals nicely without being in the scorching heat.
Yeah, there's a lot of that here actually. I'm looking at this although the viewing platform for Kite Tails, which we're going to go see later, is all in the sun.
It's all in
no
the sun,
shade whatsoever. It's not covered.
No.
Because we tried to watch it yesterday from right at the back. We stood in the shady area, and they said, "Oh, it's not safe to stand here. You have to move."
Yeah.
So yeah, we're going to try and watch it not from the actual viewing platform because it's just too hot.
Yeah.
It's just too hot.
Very hot. We just watched the Birds in Flight show, which was quite fun, wasn't it? Yeah, there was quite a number of birds in that show. There was like ravens, chickens, and then like the parrots that you would normally get in a bird show, vultures, eagles. Yeah, it was good, wasn't it?
It was very cheesy.
It was cheesy, yeah.
Very cheesy.
It was cheesy.
And not the best. I don't know. We saw a better bird show at Portventura.
Yeah, we did. That one's really good. That one at Portventura.
And yeah, I think the thing is because it's Disney, you automatically expect such a high level, don't you?
Yeah.
If it was back in Britain, that probably would have been a really good bird show, but because it's Disney, I think you just expect an extra step up, don't you?
I guess so. I mean, some of the birds in there you don't often see in a bird show, which was quite cool.
Like the stork and...
Yeah, like the stork, the big hornbill,
crane.
The crane, yeah. The chickens, you don't normally see them.
No, you don't normally see chickens in a bird show, to be fair.
In England, if it's a bird show, it's usually just like either a birds of prey show, or it's more like an exotic one with parrots and macaws. That's the thing. Yeah, it was quite a good variety of birds, I felt.
Yeah, quite enjoyable, but very cheesy.
It was very cheesy. It was nice to do, though. Nice to do.
And then we fancied a slush, and I didn't realise that you have to get it in a souvenir cup. You don't get the option for a normal one.
For normal one. So
we've now paid lots of money for 2 souvenir cups that we didn't want or need. But
yeah.
Oh well. Watched the Disney Kite Tales show. There's 2 shows on, one's Jungle Book and one's Lion King, and we've watched them both now. What do you think, Maestro?
I think out of both of them, the Lion King was definitely the better one of the 2. I think they're not bad. They're not the most amazing show, but I think the kites themselves are pretty impressive.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Lion King's definitely the best. He's got more kites, hasn't he?
Yeah, it has got more kites.
Jungle Book only had 2.
Baloo and
well, of the big kites anyway. They do the normal-looking cat.
Is it just Baloo and King Louie?
King Louie.
Yeah.
Whereas Lion King, they had 2 Zazus, Simba, and I didn't know whether the last one was Mufasa or
I thought it was
old
young Simba and adult Simba.
Maybe it was adult Simba then.
Yeah.
And Timon
and Pumbaa, yeah.
As one sort of cat.
Yeah.
So yeah, they had a lot more going on there. Not quite as much going on in the audience as in the Jungle Book one.
Yeah, because in the Jungle one they did come into the audience, didn't they?
Yeah, they did on that one, but they only had the birds, whereas in the Jungle Book one they had the sort of jungly, viney things,
yeah,
and then they had the elephants.
And the elephants doing the, but
yeah,
it's not a bad show at all.
It's not bad. I don't think it's worth prioritising. Also, it's in the blistering sun.
It is. There's no cover
whatsoever. Like, at least when you get to the bird show, it's all undercover. Yeah. Indiana Jones at Hollywood Studios was all undercover. That is just like 100% outdoor, and it's not even really in the trees, is it? Like, I mean, you can find lots of shade in Animal Kingdom just by going under the trees, but there you are just directly in the sun. So if you do it, later on in the evening, definitely when it gets a bit cooler and the sun goes in a little bit, or maybe first thing in the morning. But I don't think it starts till about 11:15.
Yeah,
it's quarter past every hour.
It is 11:15. I think you're right.
It doesn't say which one's on when, but from our experience, they seem to alternate.
Yeah. So it's Lion King, then Jungle Book, Lion King, then Jungle Book.
So you know, if you come and you see Jungle Book, then the next one will be Lion King.
Yeah.
And you can sort of work it out from there which one's going to be next. Yeah, not bad, but by no means the best show that we've seen since we've been here.
No.
Is it? No. Not very elegant as well, the way they just sort of dump them in there. I mean, I know they say at the beginning, you will see them go crash land, basically, is what they do. They just sort of, they fly majestically around the lake, and then at the end they just sort of nosedive into the seating area across the river. It's not very elegant, is it really? But
no.
Yeah, not bad, but it's a shame there isn't a better show on here, because the Tree of Life isn't going at the minute, is it?
No, it's not.
The Tree of Life projections aren't on at the minute, and so that's all we've really got. And the parade, like Magic Kingdom and Hollywood Studios, you've got a bit of a parade going on.
Yeah,
here you sort of get one boat every now and then.
Yeah, they have a boat thing with characters on, but
it's a lot harder to stumble across than the others are. And I don't think it says when they're on, does it? It just says constantly between like 9 and 6 or something like that. So yeah, but the street, actually, one thing we've never spoken about is the street theatre. They've got sort of they've got a woman that sings in I don't know what the area is called, but it's sort of like the entrance area. Is it
the African area?
Is it further to be Africa?
Yeah, I think
I'm not quite sure.
I don't think it's quite in the Africa area.
But she sings Hot and Moana, and there's usually someone at the front getting everyone to come and dance. I think she goes out and she brings people into dance. And that's really good. There's a really good atmosphere around there. Like just opposite Flame Tree Barbecue, isn't it?
Yeah.
I love the way you dance, energy out there. Come on, how you feeling? How you feeling? People in the party? Come on, people in the party. How you feeling? How you feeling? You feeling Come on,
They had the African singers and drummers as well in the African area. We've seen them.
Yeah,
and then in the Asian area, they had the what's that big instrument called? Sitar. Yeah.
There's a guy playing the sitar outside the bird show. So yeah, the atmosphere. And Kevin walks through every now and then. We've spotted him twice.
Yeah,
So yeah, the street theatre that goes on around is really good. But in terms of sort of a parade type thing or
one thing about Animal Kingdom as well, although it's a nice park, a really good park in fact, it's the only one where, well, I don't know if it's just at the moment, but there's no character meet and greets, which is a shame.
No, well, I think that must be just because I'm sure that you used to be able to meet Chip and Dale in their dinosaur outfits, and there's a place.
And Rafiki, I'm sure I've seen
Simone
them before.
Rafiki, Mickey and Minnie in safari outfits, but yeah, at the minute there's no one to meet at them. Apart from Kevin, but that's not really a meet, is it? You
just walks
see
past.
Walking through.
Yeah.
In fact, Divine doesn't seem to be going around at the moment. I don't know if she's here and we've just missed her, or whether she's not on at the moment. You know the big, you seem confused.
Oh yeah, the plant lady.
Yeah,
the big plant lady.
Plant lady on stilts.
Forgot about her.
Falls around.
Yeah, she
looks really cool, but we haven't seen her whilst we've been here, so I don't know whether she's just not around or what's going on. But yeah, generally the atmosphere around the park's really good, isn't it?
Yeah,
I just think they need more of an on-water show or something that's a bit more impressive than Kite Tales. Kite Tales isn't bad, but compared to what the other parks are putting on, you know.
So we've done the jungle trek now, which is the Asian walk area where you can see different types of Asian animals. Yeah, that was quite nice. It's themed around like an Indian temple, so it's got a lot of nice theming for an animal area. A lot like Chester Zoo, really. Actually, they're really good with their theming for their animal areas. So
This
we've got quite
is a lot better though. This is a lot.
yeah. This is a lot more theming here. There is a lot more theming here. But yeah, there's quite a few animals there. There's Komodo dragon. They have got flying fox, which was really excited to see, but we didn't really see them very well. We saw one, but it was just like hanging, not like bat enclosures that we've been to in England, where they're free flying and they're just everywhere. The ones in England, these were just sleeping. But yeah, it was nice to see them, even though it wasn't really doing much. We got a glimpse of the tiger, but it was just walking away. And then they got buffalo as well, and they got a really nice bird aviary as well. Lots of really pretty birds in there, isn't there?
It's really nice in there.
It is really nice in there, and that's also themed around the temple.
There was one bird just sat under a water spout having a shower.
There was, yeah, for ages. There was for ages. And they've got one of our favourites in there, the Victoria crowned pigeon, which is we love those. They're the most beautiful pigeon that we've ever seen. Yeah, so
some kind of bird kept making a sort of wow noise, but I couldn't work out which one it actually was that was doing it.
No.
And apparently they've got woodpecker in there.
Yeah, we didn't see the woodpecker. No, that's a shame. That'd been cool. It was I can't remember the name of the woodpecker. It wasn't one that we get here in England.
No.
But yeah, that would have been cool to see.
But it's really nice. It was really nice in there. Yeah. Not a successful run through as the African one. What was that one called?
That was called I think it's just called Gorilla Falls. The African
And then there's
one.
the Discovery walking trails over by sort of like near the entrance and around
the entrance, and
Tree of Life.
that's probably quite easy to miss if you're not looking for it, because not all of them are actually listed on the map.
In fact, they don't signpost the animals that well either, do they? So you just sort of stumble across them, and there's just sort of enclosures without. In fact, some enclosures don't even have signs by them.
No,
do
they
they?
don't.
So you don't really know what's,
they don't.
What's
like
there.
actually, the entire Indian area didn't have any signs, did it, for animals? Not that we saw, apart from the bird aviary.
No, I don't think he did.
No.
I don't think he did have signs for anything. Yeah, but all around those Discovery Zone trails, there isn't really any sort of signage, and a lot of it is just like it just looks like the rest of the fence, doesn't it?
It does, yeah, with just foliage behind it.
If you don't know foliage. So yeah, unless you know it's there, it's really easy to just walk past and miss it.
It is,
isn't it?
yeah, but they've got quite a few at the front that you can easily miss. They've got wallaby, they've got anteater, a few birds, iguana.
A different one.
Yeah, kangaroo shares an enclosure with the flamingo and some vulture.
But they're always laid down just like
yeah.
fur.
Yeah.
So, as you can probably tell, it is night and we are in Pandora. And I mean, if you think it looks impressive in the day, oh my god, it looks incredible, doesn't it, at night?
Yeah, it's beautiful.
Absolutely incredible. The video isn't really picking it up very well, so we've taken plenty of photos that I can put over the video just to show you a couple of shots of what it looks like. It's just unbelievable. It's
really
amazing.
is. Yeah.
A little bit annoying because the park closes at 8 o'clock and it's not actually dark at that point, so we've had to sort of, I mean, all the main shops close at 9. Flight of Passage had about nearly 2-hour queue when it was at 8 o'clock, so there are still staff around. It is still sort of closed but sort of open. There's lots of people hanging around. But yeah, you do just sort of have to linger after 8 o'clock and wait for it, for darkness to fall for you to really appreciate it in full darkness. But it's worth it. It's worth the wait. It looks absolutely phenomenal. I've never seen anything like it in my life. It's hard to take it all in because there's just stuff everywhere. There's like nooks and crannies where there's like little lights up.
Like even the floor lights up. Like it's in the, what's it called? UV.
The floor, even parts of the floor below.
UV,
it's just absolutely amazing. They've done an incredible job with this. They've done an absolutely amazing job, and I've absolutely loved it. And I love this park. I absolutely love this park.
It's a brilliant
such
park.
a good park. And I'm glad we chose this one to end on. It was a brilliant one to end on.
And I'm glad we did this one over 2 days as well.
Yeah, definitely, because it is hard. I mean, it depends whether you're just coming for the rides or you're coming for the. But I mean, why would you come to Animal Kingdom if you're not doing animals?
Yeah.
But to get absolutely everything done, I would say 2 days is definitely better, because we really struggled, didn't we?
Yeah.
Even in 2 days, I mean, we still didn't go up to Rafiki's.
No, we didn't.
Rafiki's planet.
Yeah, and we can go. You can go and pet goats and sheep there.
We still didn't have time to do that, and we could have done with like a couple more runs through like the jungle trek and
the African trek
to try and, you know, because you've got to go more than once for to make sure the animals are out, because they're not always out every time. But absolutely incredible park. I absolutely love it. And this is probably the last vlog from Orlando now. I don't think there's anything else coming. I think we're just doing reruns now. So that's it from us. It's been phenomenal. We've still got 3 days left, but we're just doing park reruns, so we're not vlogging those. We're just going to enjoy them. But it's been incredible. It's been absolutely amazing, and I've loved every second of it. So I don't know what we'll be doing when we get back to England. Probably nothing for a while. Although by the time all these vlogs are put up, we'll probably have some plans, won't we?
Yeah.
So subscribe to us to see whatever that is. It'll be some sort of animal, theme park, attraction content coming up. Give this video a like and a comment if you've enjoyed it, and we will see you back in England next time we do stuff.